I love the notes that I put in. So I just have like a notes, my notes app on my phone. And this, the first note is Tenille Townes okay? And let me go over to her album and just read out some of the song titles. By the way, I loved the album Lemonade Stand, released last weekend. I've been a huge fan, and I really appreciate that the album. So the in thing to do, it seems like in Nashville, especially for, I think this is her first album release. The in thing to do is to waterfall the releases. So they do like one or two singles, and then they do like an EP, maybe one more single, and then they release the album. And for some artists, especially a popular country duo that has recently released an album, that just means they're going to release like one or two B-side songs, or songs that should be B-sides, and get you to listen through the entire album again and then feel dumb. No. But what I loved about Tenille Townes' album was that there were actually some standouts that I really loved. But yeah, let me, Holding Out for the One, Where You Are, Come As You Are, Find You. I mean, essentially half of the album is about her waiting for some guy, or feeling hurt by F-boys, possibly here in Nashville. And I just bring this up because, guys, I need Tenille Townes to be okay. All right? Tenille Townes has big Dolly Parton energy. And, obviously, like, Dolly Parton is going to live forever. We know that. But, she needs to have, in her older days, like, it's like the Queen over in England. What is her name? Elizabeth? Queen Elizabeth. How she's, starting to give up some of her royal duties. And I think in country music right now, we have a couple contenders for Vice, Dolly Parton. And obviously the other one is Lauren Elena. And I think that honestly we're gonna need them to Dolly Parton off at each other, which would essentially just be a compliment off, and they'll hurl compliments at each other, and then just the last woman standing loses because Dolly. I don't know how this contest is. I have no clue. But anyways, we need to make sure, as it's like when the vice president or like the someone who's running for president gets Secret Service protection. It's the same thing with Dolly Parton, with Tenille Townes. We need her to be okay. And if we need to find some like Middle Eastern prince, obviously we're gonna have to convert him to Christianity, and then we need to make sure she's okay. I'm really worried about her.